everybody! I'm back with a new video, and today we are not on Saturday but on Sunday because, well, I spent the whole week being sick, and even yesterday I wasn't feeling well enough to make the video because I'm like maybe you can hear it. I don't know if my voice has changed a bit, but I was coughing, and this was the most horrible thing because when I wasn't talking it was okay, but as I started to talk to speak, I started to cough as well, so it was very horrible. So I decided to wait a little bit with my video, and hopefully today I will be able to do it like all at once without having to stop each time I need to cough. So I apologize for this like 1 day delay, but I hope you can understand. Okay, so what do I have for you today? Well, one sip of coffee. Okay, we are energized now and we can make our things. So what I have here is this box, Sparrow, because Chic is like here. So I'm just covering my address. I got this package, this beautiful Chic Sparrow package. I mean, the package itself is not that beautiful, but what is inside is very beautiful. So I got it on Wednesday. And of course I had to open the package and first to check out if everything is okay, and also I couldn't wait, right? So today's unboxing is a little bit like faux unboxing because I wasn't able to make a video right on Wednesday. If I hadn't been sick, I would have made a video, of course, but I was like I wasn't even not feeling very well for the unboxing itself without talking about filming. Okay, so yeah, what I wanted to show you, if you maybe don't know, so Chic Sparrow, they make traveler's notebooks. Oh, my coffee is in the way, and it comes like in the box, and it has this beautiful packaging. It was beautifully packaged, and so it's Chic Sparrow, and I will keep this because can you see all these? Give me a minute, it will be better like this. These beautiful traveler's notebooks, because I don't have a stamp for traveler's notebook. Well, it's not very difficult to draw a traveler's notebook, right? It's like it's kind of rectangle for its form, and like one like stroke of pen for for the elastic. So it's really easy, but it still looks very nice. It still looks nicer. At least in my case, it still looks nicer when it's not drawn by me. So I will use all these like as if it was a stamp whenever I need a stamped image. But of course there are also some other like tools that you need. I even don't know what these are. Some kind of punch, ruler, okay, scissors. It's finally I can figure out what these are. Kind of hammer and yeah, well, so I can use all these. I can fuzzy cut them or even use it as a background. Well, I will play with it. Of course, there was also like the packaging paper was like fixed with this thank you sticker, which I will keep as well. And then inside there was an envelope, a white envelope with like Chic Sparrow, and I used it. I already cut it out, and I used this for my memory keeping journal when I was documenting receiving this package. And inside there was like this photo of another of their products, and a small like thank you card, and about the quality and variations, because I think they are a little bit afraid of people complaining about different like variations. You know, it's leather, so of course it won't each piece will look different, and it's not like polished or anything, so there are of course different scars and variations and everything. So I think they protect themselves by putting this information, because there is a lot of this information also in on their website. Well, so beautiful blue. It was looking very like I would say like wintry, you know, all these colors together. It was like wintry. It was beautiful, and of course the box didn't come empty. What we had inside, I will put just this aside. We had these two. I got two beauties. Well, let me put aside also the sticker. I decided, of course, I jumped on the wave of Black Friday, and I got two notebooks. I got two, but one was on the sale, on the Black Friday sale. The other was not, because I don't live in the USA. Okay, I live in Europe, and of course, for me, like make like several different orders. It would be to get all these together would cost me more than if I did like one simple ordering items that were on sale and were not on sale. Because if you need to pay taxes, because we live in Europe, so we have also these custom duties and the different other fees. I'm not paying only for the shipping, right? So I have shipping. This is international shipping with insurance, because it's quite expensive, and Chic Sparrow recommend paying including insurance. It was like I don't know, like four euros or $4. So it wasn't compared for the whole price. It was like nothing. And also we are in this period before Christmas, so packages can get lost. So I preferred to pay the several dollars more, and to be sure that I will have my package in my hands and it won't get lost. And everything, of course, also went well, so I'm happy. So this is just for explaining why I got one notebook that was actually on sale and the other one that wasn't. So the first one is this one. It's called Mockingbird, and it's in the color Blue Jay. It's the darker one, and I'm absolutely in love with it. It's very smooth. I mean, I'll try to catch the light. Can you see? It's like very smooth leather by nature. Like there are no pebbles. You can't. I suppose you can't ask for a pebbled notebook in this collection. It comes, so it has like light blue stitching and white strip elastic, and I love this. I love this combination. I mean, white and blue, it's perfect. It reminds me of like sea, by the sea, like color of the ocean and waves. So yeah. And I have it in the deluxe version, so it means it comes with a pen loop and with pockets, and this is what I wanted, because I'm not, this is my second order in my life, second order ever from Chic Sparrow. My first one, it was in, I don't remember, 2014, 15, something like this, and I got a pocket size Maverick in this beautiful golden brown. At this time, I don't think it was already called Maverick, it was called like Buffalo or something like this. And I was like, yes, if I want something, I want this kind of leather. It was beautiful, and so I was using it, but it was at the beginning of this hobby. I didn't know what I really wanted or needed, and my first Filofax was the pocket Filofax. My first Chic Sparrow was the pocket, because also I didn't want to invest a lot of money, so I tried to pick small sizes. But this was also the problem, because the small size for me, I can't work with small size. I understand its portability and all these things, but I am an A5 size girl, or like standard, and in notebooks, like travel notebooks, also A5, or the smallest I can really use is the standard, because standard, what I need to be like this, the A5 size, is the height, and the height of the standard notebook is actually the same as the height of an A5 size, because it's like 21 centimeters. I think it's like 8 inches. Sorry, I'm not that good. So something like roughly 8 inches. So, because I like, not only for writing and having like enough space, but also when I put all these on shelves, I want them to be like in same height, like not only for visual thing. It's not like I'm not like I could perfectly have like higher, lower, like as you have the books. Well, you don't buy your books according to their size, of course, but it was like what I mean here is it's more practical for storing, because if you have like on your shelf, and if you have like vertically like several small like pocket or even passport sized notebooks, then you lose the space, the space above your notebooks. So because I have like shelves that I can't like reposition, they are like fixed, and so I would lost all this space, and I don't like to buy these like shelf organizers that help you like to separate your shelf into like two levels, 2 floors. I don't know how to say it, but I hope you understand. So for the storage reasons, I prefer like A5, something around like 20 centimeters. Okay, so this was another unuseful explanation in my videos. Or maybe not, hopefully not. So all this to say that I already had a Chic Sparrow notebook, but then I sold it because of the size, and for a long time I had no Chic Sparrow. I'm still attracted to the Pemberley and again Maverick, but in a bigger size. But then I simply saw one day this guy and the other one, and I told myself, okay, Pebble, because I was sure that Pemberley, and Maverick, they will stay there. I mean, they are popular items, and I don't think they will be discontinued like during the next year. But these, I don't know, because they are quite new. They were introduced like this year, I think, or maybe the end of the last year. I'm not sure, but I think they might you know, their position is not as solid as the position of the other ones. So I told myself, okay, you can't buy like 4 notebooks, right? So you didn't win a lottery, so I decided to get these 2 that I think can one day like be discontinued. So this one is beautiful. I like it. I like the pull-up is not what is the most important in here. I think you can see it. It of course does its things, but the pull-up is not like what attracted me to this journal or the traveler's notebook the most. I just fell in love with the color that reminds me of really like a jeans, and I love very much the color of jeans. So perfect, great. I won't tell you what I will be using it for. It will be in another video. Just because everybody shows it, that really this. Can you hear it? It's really like a carpet, but when people were saying that it's like a carpet, I was really like a carpet. Oh gosh, I won't like it. But then finally, it's not what I expected. It's much better than what I expected. So I'm very happy, and I think like really this thing inside is not what's the most important for me. I just wanted something sturdy and with beautiful blue color. Okay, so this was this one, and now guys, this was like almost the last minute choice, because I wasn't, you know, I was thinking about Maverick or Pemberley for years. Like for 2 years maybe, alright? But then I saw this and I said, well, I want it. I want it once again for a reason that I explained, but I want it also because it's absolutely beautiful, and this is the Waypoint. Okay. So I got the Waypoint still in this standard size and in the camel color. And the camel color, guys, I can tell you it's the most beautiful. Of course, I'm very subjective. Inside, it looks like this. Wow. So of course you can tell it's camel color from the inside, because it's like easiest way to tell it. And what I asked for, because you can ask like what is your preference. I asked for like a less pebbled leather possible, because I love pebbles for like Pemberley, right? But not for this one. And of course they really chose, I don't think there is, I don't know if it's focusing, if they could choose less pebbled leather, but I think that it's really perfect for me. It's really tiny small pebbles, so I'm very happy. But then I said like I don't care, I even love, I prefer different like scars, discoloration, color variations, or different like everything, but not pebbles. It was just like the only thing I was asking for. And as you can see, it's beautiful. It doesn't have like that much these others like scars and everything. It's quite like homogeneous kind of piece leather, and so I was like very okay. But then when I opened it inside, I was like, wow. Because can you see all these? I don't know, I had to cut off one piece because it was so like standing out. Can you see all these? Like, it's amazing. Here it's very smooth, but here it's very rustic. and I was in love with this because it goes a little bit also inside, but not that much. Of course, it won't. I was concerned by just one, so I took scissors and I cut it because it was really standing out, and I was afraid that, like, with manipulation I can damage it or something like this. So I prefer to take it off. But other than that, like, it's absolutely gorgeous. And now guys, I think you need to get concentrated. Can you see this? Oh my gosh, it looks even like almost like a little bit crazy, you know. You know, sometimes like on Facebook, on somewhere, you can see these like videos of like women who are pregnant and their babies, like in their belly you can see, like for example, a small hand like going out, or so it reminds me of that, and it feels almost a little bit like scary. Oh, I'm not in the right pocket, but can you see this? It's wow. So doing this feels a little bit scary, but once it's done, I like, of course, the effect, like the light variations and the effect, and also it gets like the leather gets very soft. So I like that very much. It's the same thing on this side. I wouldn't do that too much, because I think that then it might, I don't know, lose a little bit its elasticity, and when you put something in there and you have trained the pocket already, then it can get loose, and you can lose your cards or whatever you put in there. And especially with this pocket, because this pocket is large, has a large opening, so if you play with it a lot, which is very tempting, but if you play with it a lot, it can really get very loose. So I'm not sure I will do this very, very often, but of course you can play with this side. Yeah, so this side, it's like, yeah, it's just amazing, guys. I'm so much in love. I already, because I started to use it, and I don't know if you can see it, maybe this one and this one are scarves that I made, like, using it. First time when they were fresh, I was like, oh my gosh. I mean, I don't care, of course. I wanted this leather to get scratched and kind of like used and kind of like damaged, right? Because this is what I'm expecting from this leather. But first time when you have like your brand new notebook and and you have this first scars, it scares you a bit, even if you like if you are like, if you don't mind, it's this first like, oh my gosh. But then I just tried, just to see how it reacts. I tried to kind of massage it, and it went. It's almost invisible. I don't think that you could tell there is something if I hadn't told you. So yeah. So otherwise it's perfect. The pen loop is great, but you can fit even a bigger pen, because it's I think with use also it gets a little bit looser. So I hope it won't get too loose, because I don't want my pen to fall out. But other than that, I mean, I'm really happy. I'm very happy with it, and I started to use it, and I will show you in my next video what I'm really using it for, or what this I already started to use it. This one not yet, but I'm playing with like what I can use it for. I had an idea, of course, otherwise I wouldn't buy it, like just like let's buy something. But I'm not really like into this one yet. Yeah. Oh, another thing, this one it also has, I don't think I showed you. Can you see this? These scars, they were there already. So because as I told you, I didn't use, I haven't been using this one that much. So these came with, and they are, you can feel them when you touch them. It's not just visual, like it's not. You can feel the scar, and it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful. I love it. I'm absolutely in love with both of these covers. I'm very happy, and I think that's all what I wanted to say. And if I don't want my video to be like another hour long, so of course also I apologize for the length of my previous video. When I was editing it, I was bored by myself after like 46 or how many minutes, and it took forever, and exportation from iMovie, because I'm using iMovie, took like forever. It was several hours. I have an older laptop, so it took really forever, and I understand totally that you had to get bored after first 10 minutes. I don't know, it was a tutorial, so it's a little bit difficult to make it like short, especially for me who like talking, right? You already understand that, I think. But still, I don't think it's acceptable for anybody to spend 45 or how many minutes watching me doing something, even if it's a tutorial. Like, I could speed it up more or talk less. Talk less. So, okay, I think I will try to shorten my videos and to make them more like viewer friendly. Okay, so thank you, that's all for today, and see you next week. Bye!